Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. This quilt was made by a friend of mine and she let me borrow it to share with you. I'm going to focus on this tulip. It's just a tulip block and some 4 patches, and it makes a beautiful wall hanging. Let's get started. Here are the tulips and the 4 patches scattered around this beautiful little quilt that has a sleeve on the top so it can be hung. To make that tulip block, you need a square for the flower, and my square is 3.5 inches. You'll also need some strips that are 2 inches by 5 inches. I have 6 2-inch squares that from the background and 2 2-inch squares for the flower. Then there's 1 2-inch by 3.5 inch strip and 2 of these green strips that are also 2 inches by 3.5 inches for the leaves. And then I have a long strip here for the stem of the flower, longer than I need, and my strip there is 1.5 inches. Here I'm just laying out my pieces in the areas where they belong to make sure that I have all the pieces that I need. I'm going to begin by making the flower part of my quilt block here with the square and that white background piece at the top. So I'm going to take my 2-inch squares and put them in both bottom corners. I will sew from corner to corner, and for the first couple I'll draw a pencil line. Putting that seam in, I folded my triangle out to make sure that it covers that area, and then I'm going to cut away the excess behind, and I'll do the same thing on the left side. For the top of my tulip, I'm going to use that 2-inch by 3.5 inch background strip, and I will add 2-inch squares on both sides of that rectangle. Now that I have both of my pieces ready, I did walk over and press them real quick, and now I will sew them together. I added those 2 side pieces, 2-inch by 5-inch pieces, to the side of my flower. And before I put any of the other pieces together for my block, I want to prepare the stem, and I have not used this method before, but I looked at that little wall hanging, and this is how the quilter made her stem. So she folded that 1.5 inch strip and just sewed right along the edge as close. I sewed as close as I could to the edge, and then what I need to do is kind of fold that strip differently. Now it's kind of a tube, and I want the seam and the raw edge to be in the back. So I tried to adjust that fold and then press so that all the raw edges and the seam are in the back. I'm going to set my little stem aside. I have enough to make a few blocks. I didn't measure that strip. It was just a leftover strip in my scraps here. And now I'm going to work on the leaves of my tulip using those 2 little green rectangles. So I need to use 2-inch squares again, and I'm going to sew from corner to corner, from the bottom left up to the top right on that right side, and I'm going to put 2 of these squares going the same direction. That seam is going to be going the same direction from the bottom left to the top right, and then I'll have to alternate for the left side. I noticed that in the example quilt that I will show you again in just a minute, the quilter did not remove the background triangles. So you could leave those triangles behind, but I'm going to cut them away so that we don't have all of that bulk. Now that I have both of my leaves complete, I'm going to join them. I'm going to take my little stem here and cut a little section off for my quilt block here, and I'm going to position it right over that seam and pin it in place, and then I can sew my block together. My block is ready to go. The original quilt just had 5 of these little tulip blocks, The quilter used some 4 patches, and she also used some squares that are 3.5 inches. So here they're all lined up. Here you can see how the 4 patches and the squares are alternating, and the quilt blocks were put together in columns, or yeah, they were put together in columns, and they sort of float across this quilt. Here I'm just laying them out on my sewing table here with some 4 patches that I have in my stash, with some of those 3.5 inch squares to give you an idea of how easy it would be to just put these blocks together in columns and make that quilt any size you like. When those 4 patches and squares are put together, they're the same size as our tulip block, so you could just move things around. And then here at the end of the video, I wanted to show you a beautiful display at a local mall. I was out with my husband last night, and we saw all of these sewing machines in the window of a store. We had fun admiring all these old hand crank machines. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.